First of all, let me start by saying that I love Create Studio. It's an amazing product. I use it every single day for both personal and work projects. Okay, so now that being said, here are 5 features that I wish were part of Create Studio 4. I'm going to go through each one in this video and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Feature number 1, I'd like to see motion tracking added to Create Studio. Motion tracking is the ability to pick a point on a video, and when you attach another object to it, it'll follow the movement of the first object. Imagine being able to pick a point on a character, let's say his head, and attach a hat that you've made in another application or something that you've imported from somewhere else. And the hat would follow the character all the way through his motions as, let's say, he's walking down the street. Right now, there's no really efficient or good method of doing that unless you're using one of the hats that already comes inside of Create Studio, or you cheat the way I've shown in some of my videos. I created a motion tracking simulated system in one of my videos, and it does work, but it would be way better if it was just part of the application. So feature number 2 I'd like to see is distortion. Right now, we do have a little bit of distortion that we can do by pulling the 4 corners, but I'd like to see it be a little bit more useful, like with more points that could be distorted. So this way you could change the size of a character, or you could change the size of an object by distorting it the way that you want. Feature number 3 I'd like to see in Create Studio is audio and video splitting. A lot of times you have a video that has a track that you want to use, but you can't split the two one from the other. So this way you'd be able to just click a button, split the audio and the video, and be able to use the audio, say with one of your characters or whatever. There is a workaround for this. You can simply turn the opacity of the video down to 0, which will effectively make it invisible. But this is not the best way to do it. The best way would be to actually have it built right into the application where you could split, and it would make the rendering lighter. The 4th feature I'd like to see added to Create Studio is the ability to create your own actions for your characters. They come with a ton of actions already, but it seems like there's always the one that you need isn't in there. I created a video showing how you could kind of cheat and add actions to your characters. And as you can see here, I've got a character sawing, a character hammering a nail, and a character who's using a drill. All actions that are not part of Create Studio. I cheated and created those, and I put a link to the video here. But the best thing would be if you could actually create your own actions. That would make the application so much better. Number 5, the 5th feature I'd like to see added to Create Studio is the ability to bring in our own 3D objects. If you go into an application like Blender, or a lot of AI applications now can do this, you can actually build your own 3D objects. If we could bring those items into Create Studio, we could actually have the characters interact with them. The ones that you see here, I made all of these in Blender, and I imported them as images into Create Studio. And you've probably seen me use these in a lot of my videos, but it'd be great if I was able to bring them in as an object and be able to turn it, have a character walk around it, interact with it, instead of just being an image.